Alright guys, so what do we have here? This is an adapter that I made. It's been a number of years ago, and I did a review, a two-part video of how I did it. But this allows my 1100 Astro-Physics mount to be adapted, put onto the Astro-Physics 6-inch EAGLE tripod. Well, when I received my Mach 2 mount, I sold the 1100 and decided to now take this and make it so that I can adapt my 1600 mount to the 6-inch EAGLE. Now I do have a 12-inch ATS portable pier, but I want to give this a try. Now this adapter in the back was part of a two-piece from the Mach 1. I had one of the earlier ones prior to them coming out with the azimuth adjustment on the back. So they sold an adapter that you would take this and the top piece off and replace it with what they are providing. And I ended up keeping those two pieces. And this bottom piece is what you see here. So what I'll be doing is taking this all apart. This will be going on to my new piece. And actually I'll probably leave this ring on here. All I really need to take off is just this bottom piece to do what I need. So this is really simple. You got the flat surface adapter for the 1100. You've got a piece of 3/8 inch thick aluminum, and then you have the adapter that I put on the back. So I'm going to transfer all that same process to what we have here. This is the flat surface adapter for the 1600, and this is a piece of aluminum that I bought. It is 11 inches in diameter, 3/8 of an inch thick, 6061-T6. And I got it from Xometry, and I bought it cut as a circle that you see here. The cost of the piece is $49.31, plus they had shipping, and I paid for next day, which didn't happen. FedEx screwed up, sent it to the wrong home, and then tax. So the total was $69.31 to get this piece to me, and they did a really nice job. So this is the company, guys, Xometry. There's their website. They have all kinds of stuff there, and they can cut different shapes if you want. You can get raw stock. So I use them. They do an excellent job. Very happy with them. They package the items extremely well. So I just thought I'd give them a heads up. They are not paying me to say this, but I just think they're an excellent place. I think they're very reasonable price-wise. So as I said, this is 11 inches in diameter, 3/8 of an inch thick, and the edge was water jetted, and turned out real nice. So I'm going to remove this Mach 1 adapter, and then I will start to lay out that other plate for the 1100. So here's what we'll do. We will now take this and lay it out on the bigger plate for the 1600. So the first thing that I want to do is I want to drill a small hole like you saw in this piece. Okay, and I'm going to use that, call that my center. I want you to inscribe circles and to lay out. So I'm going to use this center square, and this will be my bottom, and I'm going to find the center. There it is. I'll do one more over here just for the heck of it, just to make sure. And there it is. So I will take this down in the basement to my drill press and drill that hole. So what I did with the center mark that I had, I took a prick punch, which is just made for slight indentation. It's basically got a steeper point. I made a slight indentation in which to take my center punch and then follow up and make it deeper. I just find sometimes this works better because you can get a little better point and then use your center punch to finish it deeper. So here's what I did next, guys. The reason I put that small 5/64 hole in here was that was the center of the circle, and I wanted to be able to take my trammel points, put it inside that circle, or put it on that point so it wouldn't move, and then inscribe the diameters that I would need. So the first one I did was the Mach 1 adapter. So I marked my south point, so I know where the south side of this plate is. The back side of this has north and south marked on it. So then I clamped it down. Then I used a transfer punch, which for work like this, transfer punches are your best friend. And let's see, what size did I use? I used a 13/64 transfer punch. They're made for lightly tapping. They're not a center punch. And then I went in each hole. These are all threaded, these four. So I just went in there and tapped it, lightly tapped it, leaving an indent at all four locations. Now I'll take this off, then take my center punch, make it deeper. Then that's where I will then drill my 1/4-inch holes, and the bolts will come from the other side and bolt this on to this plate. So like I said, when I took the clamp off, south is here. We flip it over, we see that we have the south marked, and then we have our 4 indents. Then I will chase those again with a center punch, make them deeper, and then that'll get drilled. But I'm going to drill all these holes at one time. So the next thing that I want to do is lay out my flat surface adapter. And I'm going to lay it out from the same side. Since these are mirrored image in the center, this will be bolted on the other side. But I'm going to lay it out from this side, drill all my holes. The Mach 1 adapter has to go on this side, marked south. And then this will get put on the back side. And that'll complete it. And then I'll finish this up and sand it up, make it look nice. We'll see how it works. Next, I'm going to lay out for the holes for the 1600 flat surface adapter. As you can see, that hole aids in keeping it there. You want to keep that from moving, and that's always a datum point for any further use. So here you can see the transfer punch, what it looks like. And again, this is only meant to put a little mark in the material and then to follow up with a standard punch later. So I'm going to go ahead now and transfer all the holes from the 1600 flat surface adapter to the aluminum plate. And we should be okay. So here you have it. See, that's marked the south side. We'll flip it over. What I did is, when I cleaned all my marks off, I punched in on the bottom, south bottom. So if I ever take this apart, because I still have to deburr this and polish up this aluminum, and I may have it finished like the other one, have it anodized like the other one I had for the 1100. But as you can see, it's on there, and let's put it on the tripod and see how it looks.